Hey traders, I'm John Hall here, of course. Let's have a quick look at the indices and a quick market update. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Alright, so let's have a quick market update on the markets, and let me show you what I see or what's actually happening in the markets overall. So the first thing I do see, guys, overall is, let me just let this thing here, is firstly we are still breaking down, and you see this longer term weekly chart. We have these levels of support levels here on the weekly chart here. So we are getting very close. We are getting very close to levels of support and resistance on the markets now. And if I just delete that off the screen and then start from this bottom here and connect those lows up through there, you can actually see we're actually at those lows, getting very close to that low right now. So very close to those lows right now. We're actually at that low right now. That's where we're holding, and so you have this support level through here, plus another support level down below as well too. So with the S&P 500, guys, we have a bit of support here. I don't believe this market's gonna just keep going down. The market won't just keep going down. We will get a rally back up, and it will be a vicious rally as well too. So just keep that in mind, okay? When you trade, if the market does have another rally to the downside, then keep in mind that we are due for a pullback, because markets don't just go straight down. Looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average, same thing. The market's pulled back down through here. We did get a pullback down towards these levels through here. We're at a bit of support level. You can see what happened on this day through here. If I zoom this in here, in fact, if I just zoom that up through there and I use this as the 3-month chart, you can see what happened here. The market came down, it came down, came up and closed there. Then we had a volatility. We had a run back up through here, came back down, and we closed lower through there as well too. You can see this day here is not as much volume as well. We are holding in that, once again, we are holding around that support level here. You can see on the daily chart that we're actually at that level of, this was the low here, didn't hold that there, but this low here is definitely holding. So there's definitely showing a lot of support there. Now the Russell is the one that looks the weakest overall. Again, we are still hovering around a few areas of support through here, and obviously down through here as well. If I bring all these trend lines up, you can see this point through here and this point through here are the levels of support that I do see. And then obviously we have, then we have this point down the bottom here as well. So, but right now we're at a whole bunch of levels of support, guys. I don't expect to see this market just to keep going down and keep flowing down. I do expect to see that we have a rally to the high side, and I do expect to see that the market is, that the market does get a rally to the high side. If the market is going to turn into a bear market, it's going to crash, blah 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 blah, then then the market just won't go straight down. It'll start to move back to the high side again, and then it'll start to create some more lower peaks, lower troughs, especially on the weekly chart. And here's a bit of a tip for you guys, okay? A bit of a tip for you guys that are looking at the market. What I like to do is, let me just put on here, let's just go here, let's go just moving average, MA, what happened there? Let's just go here, let's just go down to, where are we here? Moving average, just go simple moving average, click on Dow Jones, and we're just going to make this a 52 moving average. That's all we're going to use, is 52. And this is going to be a good gauge, guys. This is going to be a good gauge to show you what's actually happening in the markets right now and where we are right now. The only time we broke below this here was this point through here, and you can see the lowest we did break below that. The lowest that we did break below that was around about that. Yes, about that 11% was the lowest breaking of the moving average. So where we are right now on the weekly, on this here, we actually can see that it's actually now it's actually now at 13% of the breaking of the moving average. So we can actually see that there, guys. We can see that everything's changing through there as well too. The S&P has actually clearly broken that moving average as well too. Looking at the Russell broke the moving average as well too, and the Nasdaq has also broken the moving average as well too. Obviously long-term moving average there. But the one thing I do see, guys, is one thing I do see moving forward with the markets is, just because the market's broken the moving average doesn't mean, it doesn't mean to me just jack shit really. It just shows that momentum has been completely shifting for the last couple of years. We are definitely getting a shift in the overall long-term market here. You can see the Nasdaq's really holding up quite strong as well too around these levels. It actually did a gap down and then rallied up and had it rallied up to around about 8%, then came down and closed at a 4% higher. So definitely seeing a nice increase in the markets, guys. Definitely seeing a nice increase there. I personally, guys, well, should I say that we don't expect the market to run down. Don't expect the market to run down like it is now. Expect the market to start to move up as well too, and that's going to create the peaks and troughs in the market for us to trade. So anyway, guys, remember, success can be yours if you go claim. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today.